Well, I kind of like my job. It's not too bad. It's okay. It pays good money. Well, it's not perfect. It's not exactly what I want. But to be honest, I don't even know what I want. I mean, deep inside, something feels off, and I know that I was probably born for more, but I can't just put my finger on it. And I'm no longer excited about my Mondays and the week ahead, but every time it's Friday, I get excited again because I finally get to do things that I truly enjoy. So I want to talk to everyone who has a defined sacral in their body graph, basically to all generators and manifesting generators. But first things first, what is a sacral and what is it responsible for? Well, in a nutshell, sacral is one of the most powerful energy centers in your body graph. It's a motor center and it's that life force energy. It's the life itself. And why do you even think generators are called generators? Well, that's because of your sacral. Its job is to generate the life force energy for you to work, to be efficient, to be productive, to give birth to new ideas, new projects, to build, to create, to give birth to human beings. And last but not least, to give you that sense of satisfaction and joy as a result of you doing the right type of work. So if you have a defined sacral in your body graph, it means that you have access to this powerful life force energy 24/7, and it's up to you how do you use it, to your advantage or to your detriment. But here is the problem, my dear friends. Most generators and manifesting generators are not even aware of this powerful sacral energy, not to mention trusting it and following it. And as a result of that, most of us, including myself in the past, turn into those perfect slaves to the system. We do jobs that don't light us up. We give away the most precious resources that we have, our time and our energy, to businesses, companies, projects that have nothing to do with our true purpose. We do things that don't bring us joy and satisfaction, and we prioritize basic financial security, which, to be honest, is not even security. I think it's an illusion, over true fulfillment, over our true purpose. Also, from my experience, I've noticed that most generators and manifesting generators give away much more power than they receive in return, which makes us perfect executors of other people's dreams, other people's visions, but not our own. And we tend to settle for less. We settle for just enough money, just enough comfort, but not the true satisfaction and fulfillment. Here is a good example how an average generator thinks and feels. Well, I kind of like my job. It's not too bad. It's okay. It pays good money. Well, it's not perfect. It's not exactly what I want, but to be honest, I don't even know what I want. I mean, deep inside, something feels off, and I know that I was probably born for more, but I can't just put my finger on it. And I'm no longer excited about my Mondays and the week ahead, but every time it's Friday, I get excited again because I finally get to do things that I truly enjoy. And this is exactly the reason why most generators and manifesting generators come to me for human design readings, because they can't simply figure it all out using their mind. And to be honest with you, you will never be able to figure it all out using your brain, because the answer, it's not there. On a separate note, we are like open books due to our aura type. Generators and MGs, our aura is open, it's enveloping, it's attractive, and anyone can sense our powerful energy. But it takes in very easily external influences, external conditioning, other people's opinions. So if you don't know how to protect your energy, how to use your powerful life force, anyone can write their own story in your book instead of you writing your own. And I can't even tell you how many generators and MGs complain to me that this whole human design sacral thing is not about me. In fact, I'm lazy, I'm demotivated, I'm burnt out and frustrated most of the time. Well, my dear friend, that's a sign that you are on the wrong path. By the way, I've done a video on the topic why people quit halfway. I'll link it so you can check it out. And for those of you who feel stuck, who feel that something is missing and who want to get back to yourselves, I've created an online course called Human Design for Business. It was designed for those ones who are looking for your niche, who want to learn how to position yourself on the market in alignment with your true self and your natural talents. In that course, I also talk about how to promote yourself, how to sell your products and services, how to find a niche that aligns with your true personality, and how to market yourself and your products if you're a business owner. So if you're interested, check it out. I will add the link in the comment section. So what do you do? How do you get out of this energetic slavery, and how do you stop donating your precious energy to other people's dreams and instead start building your own? And the answer is very simple. It's to use your strategy to respond to make important life decisions, or any life decisions. And call it your gut feeling, your intuition, your inner knowing, but the truth remains the same. Its job is to react to anything that comes to you from the outside. So whenever life presents you with some sort of opportunity, whether it's a person, an invitation to start something, an offer, your sacral either releases energy to do it or not. Well, sometimes when you feel this uncertainty, which feels like, I'm not sure what I should be doing, the answer is a no. But in other situations, it's either a full body yes, or a no. Now, if you ask me, how does it actually feel? And from my experience, what I've noticed is that you have to look how your sacral is linked to other energy centers in your body graph. So let me give you a few examples. If your sacral is connected to a root center through a channel, your sacral yes may feel as this pressure, this adrenaline energy and urge to take action. If your sacral is linked to a defined solar plexus, then your sacral response, your yes, may feel as if this emotional rise that gives you that clarity. Yes, I need to do it. You might feel some positive emotion, excitement, some optimism, or if it's a no, that will be a negative emotion. And that will be individual. So if your sacral is linked to your spleen, then your sacral response may feel as if this subtle inner knowing. I just know that that's the right thing to do. I can't explain why, but I know I should do it. Now, if your sacral is linked to your defined throat, then your sacral response may be verbal. It will be this which stands for yes, or So you will express this through your throat. But ultimately, it doesn't matter that much how your sacral is linked to other energy centers in your body graph. What matters is that, do you feel that aliveness? Does the energy change in your blood, signaling to you, let's do it? But to be honest with you, we have a bigger problem here. And that problem is your brain. More specifically, the fact that it has been trained for years to make important decisions. That thing that analyzes, plans, strategizes, and overthinks. And now your job as a generator and a manifesting generator is to retrain your brain. And in fact, you can do some negotiations with your brain and say, listen, my dear brain, I really appreciate for all the hard work that you've been doing all those years. But now you need to get out of the driving seat of my vehicle and let the body take over, because it's my body's work to make a decision. It's not your job. And I know it's easier said than done, and I strongly recommend to start with small things in your day-to-day life. Things like when you go to the supermarket, try not to make a long shopping list of things that you need to buy. Try to be more present, more in the moment. Just see what's on the shelves and where does your arm reach out? What do you actually want to buy versus what do you think you need to be buying? In case with the relationships or choosing your perfect partner, and I've been guilty of this myself, girls who write long lists of their perfect match. My list was, I think, 200 points. But that was my mistake. Now I realize this, because instead of living my life in my head, I need to be more present and feel more. How does my body respond to this person? How does it respond to someone else? And that's where the truth lies. So to summarize this conversation on your strategy to respond, my sincere advice to you is to just slow down. Sometimes doing nothing is a superpower, because when you don't plan, when you don't overthink, when you just sit back, relax and observe, then what you will notice is that you start responding to life. You start being more in the moment. You start making better life decisions. And who knows, maybe someday you'll realize that you committed yourself to something that is very bad for you, and now your body responds to something much better. So I hope this conversation was useful for you. Again, I invite you to check out my course. If you want to book a personal human design reading with me, the links will be in the description section. Thank you very much, and talk to you next.